now time for Interactive. Follow us on Twitter at SportsMax Zone, for Instagram and YouTube. Our handle, SportsMax TV Live. Watch, like, comment and share, and we'll react to your questions and comments during the show. Alright, so after clinching their first ever point at the World Cup on Sunday with a stubborn defensive performance against France, the Reggae Girls will have their eyes set on more history as they prepare to battle Panama on Saturday. Jamaica's captain Khadija Shaw was red-carded after picking up 2 yellow cards in the opening game against France. Her suspension was appealed by the JFF, but to no avail. We have some voice notes now reacting to coach Lone Donaldson, saying he expects this CONCACAF clash to be a dogfight.
Hey, SportsMax, what's up? Good afternoon. Well, first of all, the term dogfight, there is no dogfight in sports. There is one to win, one to lose. So I am not sure from which angle he's coming from, but there is no dogfight in sports. So that coach needs to rethink his strategy maybe, and also to rethink his choice of words. But I wish the Reggae Girls all the best. They have shown that they are good in every genre of sports. And once again, I wish him all the best. Jamaica has been fluent in athletics. When I said every genre, that's what I meant. In athletics, they have been good in kickboxing. They have been good on the, and in many areas. So hey, all the best, Jamaica.
Let's take another one and then we will talk.
SportsMax, good evening.
Yes,
double blessed Trini here. Jamaica versus Panama. Yes, this will be more than a dogfight because both teams saying if it's one game that they have to win in the group, it will be this one. And it's like if we can't come first, but we're making sure we ain't come last. That will be a nice game to watch. Bring it on.
Bring it on. All right, so what do you make of the...
Double Blessed understood the dogfight terminology.
Yes.
Yeah,
what do you think of the dogfight, Mariah?
Well, I think, okay, one, I don't think the first voice note got it because, dogfight is a term that is just used to describe when it's an aggressive match, it's a tit for tat, we're battling.
Tough battle. Yeah.
Yes. I don't think he got that one. Or maybe he was just saying he don't think it would be that. He doesn't think it would be
I don't think
a
he
tough
was saying
battle.
that. I just think he's saying that he doesn't think it should be referred to as a dog fight.
Well, either way, we welcome his voice notes. We're always happy when we hear from the viewers. And I love when they think different from us, actually.
Yeah. It's going to be a hell of a contest, though, because as two CONCACAF teams who have met each other before, and I think Double Bless hit the nail on the head. I think going into the group and you have France to play and Brazil to play, both Panama and Jamaica will see each other as a match that they have to win because they aren't guaranteed results against France and Brazil. So that is the intrigue of this match. Both teams believe that they can beat the other. And having seen how well the Jamaicans played against France last weekend, the Jamaicans will have to be very encouraged by that performance and would be a confidence builder for them.
Yeah, nobody spoke about my girl. She's missing.
Khadija. And I think as well, Lance and Mariah, because of the draw against France, there is now a genuine opportunity for Jamaica to advance to the round of 16. If you can win this game, you go to 4 points and you go into that final match against Brazil with a real shot of being able to advance. And I think that should really boost the Jamaicans going into this contest. It may also add a little bit of pressure that you're not just playing a bottom of the table clash, but you're playing for a spot in the round of 16 at the World Cup. I think it's going to be a really tough game, especially because Khadija Shaw is not there or will not be there. She adds so much to the attacking unit of the Jamaica team because she can play in an attacking midfield role if you might. She can play behind the main striker. She can play as the main striker, because one of the things we don't talk about enough with Khadija Shaw is that she can be a playmaker as well. although she is a brilliant goal scorer. And so that will be missing. The other part that will be missing, and we saw it against France, where at times they were triple teaming Khadija Shaw. There will be nobody that the Panamanians have to triple team in tomorrow's match, and that could make life a little bit more, a little easier for them.
And despite all the tactical things that you said, just knowing that you're going up against Manchester City's best Khadija Bonisho has a psychological effect on the opponent. You know that you can't go there and not play your best game, because she is, you know, she's a surprise for me. You can't expect anything from her. And I think just having her on your team is like a trump card. Nobody wants to go up against her. You know, I feel like you just have to be on her game. You spoke about triple teaming, but it just speaks to that psychological effect that she plays on the opposition. Now, for them, when they're discussing on their channels about their advantages, they're going to say, well, one of our big advantage is that we don't have Khadija Bonisho to tackle. So now it makes our job 50% easier.
And apart from her overall technical ability and her really outstanding skill set, her size, she's big and strong, so it's hard to stop her. But you know, sometimes when teams plan for a situation like that and you take a Khadija Shaw out, if you put yourself in the shoes of the Panamanian coach, he may now have a problem in trying to decide exactly how to work this Jamaica team out, because their focus had been to find a way to stop Shaw, and she isn't there. So that can be a factor as well. I remember sometimes in the past, Jamaican coaches would prefer to see Trinidad and Tobago team, when Jamaica and Trinidad were like this, with York and Latipi, because they knew how to deal with them, you know, and to shut the passing lines up. But if York and Latipi didn't play, you had a lot of other quality players like Dwarka and so on that would give them trouble. So sometimes in strategizing, it sometimes can become difficult when a key player is missing for the opponent to strategize for them.
What's for sure, before you come in, because we only have a minute left, the Jamaica Reggae Girls, the entire unit, not to undermine them at all, they are a brilliant team. Without Khadija Bonisho, they'll still be good, and we'll definitely be rooting for them. Ricardo's already dressed for the match.
Yeah, no, you are very much right, Mariah. They will still be good. They'll also remember that in qualifying for the World Cup, there were a couple of games that Khadija was out, and the team still performed well. So they know that they have the quality in that unit to still get a positive result against Panama.
Well, viewers, thank you so much for tuning in this week. Next week, we'll try to be even better. We'll see you then. You have a beautiful weekend, and take care.
Others move scanty, yo. Some people are conscious about life, others are still panting, yo. Some people like strong drink, cognac, champagne and brandy, yo. Babies love ice cream and cake and candy, yo. I love herbs and girls, good words, roots and shanty, yo. Girls love clothes and shoes, going to school brand new and the means spanking, yo. Yes, we all need education because that's the damn thing, yo. All things fade, leaving it standing. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and step towards your goal. It's alright. Fulfill your needs and the wants. You to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and step towards your goal. It's alright. Fulfill your needs and wants. You've got the clearance, that's the reference. Perseverance for the utmost best should be your preference. Still some trade and talent is your evidence. Help those afar off, teach those in your residence. Oh yeah, girls getting sentiments. Look at it with a clear conscience. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and step towards your goal. It's alright. Fulfill your needs and wants. It's for you to make stay focused because it now begins. Got to achieve your goals. I'm the so vivid. No crime, no killing, no confusion. Life is so real, no time for disillusion. Just like Mom would say, love is the solution. Keep making music, cause I'm a musician. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and step towards your goal. It's alright. Fulfill your needs and the wants. You to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and step towards your goal. It's alright. They can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and I stood my ground. They will never ever take my crown. Oh, Jah bless, I say no man good.
Before I knew my name, before I drew a breath, he was making ways for me. Now and every day, in each and every step, he is making ways for me. When my heart is full of doubt, feels like faith is running out, I've come too far to turn